You've seen luxury, you've heard of speed. But have you ever heard of a car that looks like art, drives like a dream, and is quickly becoming a collector's secret weapon? Discover the Alfa Romeo Brera before the world realizes what it's been missing. Bold design. When you first lay eyes on the Alfa Romeo Brera, it doesn't just catch your attention, it steals it. Designed by the legendary Giorgetto Giugiaro, the Brera is a masterpiece sculpted in metal. Its bold design isn't just about beauty, it's about making a statement. The aggressive front grille, the muscular rear, and the low-slung coupe profile all scream one thing: this car is different. Most cars in its class follow a formula. The Brera broke it. The triple headlamp cluster gives it a predatory stare, while the sharply creased bonnet and pronounced wheel arches hint at power hiding underneath. Every angle of the Brera was carefully crafted, not just for aerodynamics but to turn heads on the street. And it does, every single time. Its panoramic glass roof is another standout feature, seamlessly integrated into the body, giving the cabin a flood of natural light and adding a futuristic edge to an already dramatic shape. Even the rear of the car, with its twin chrome exhausts and sculpted taillights, feels like a work of art. But perhaps the Brera's greatest design achievement is how it balances aggression with elegance. It looks powerful without being loud. It's sharp but never overdone. While other cars try hard to impress, the Brera knows it's special. That's confidence built into design. The Alfa Romeo Brera isn't just a car, it's rolling Italian art. And in a world full of forgettable cars, its bold design is why it's unforgettable. Performance power. Beneath the Brera's sculpted hood lies a heart that beats with Italian passion. The Alfa Romeo Brera wasn't just built to look stunning, it was engineered to perform. Available with a range of engines, from the punchy 2.2-liter inline-4 to the powerful 3.2-liter V6, the Brera delivered more than just horsepower. It offered an experience. The V6 in particular was a fan favorite. Producing up to 260 horsepower, it allowed the Brera to sprint from 0 to 100 km in just over 6 seconds. But the raw numbers don't tell the full story. What made the Brera truly special was how it delivered that power. The throttle response was sharp, the growl from the exhaust was intoxicating, and every gear shift felt like a celebration of driving. The Q4 all-wheel drive system added another layer of confidence, giving the Brera exceptional grip in corners and making it feel planted even at high speeds. Paired with a sport-tuned suspension, the Brera handled winding roads with precision and grace, exactly what you'd expect from an Alfa Romeo. It wasn't just fast, it was fun. The steering was responsive and communicative, making the driver feel connected to the road in a way most modern cars simply can't replicate. And while it had the performance to match its looks, the Brera never felt like it was trying to be a race car. It was a grand tourer at heart, blending speed with sophistication. In a time when performance was becoming overly technical, the Alfa Romeo Brera reminded us what driving feels like. It wasn't just about going fast, it was about falling in love with the road again. Luxury interior. Step inside the Alfa Romeo Brera, and you're instantly reminded that this car was crafted with passion, not just function. The interior isn't just luxurious, it's emotional. It's the kind of cabin that wraps around you like a tailored Italian suit, combining sporty flair with elegant detailing. The moment you sit down, you're greeted by deeply bolstered leather seats that feel more like racing chairs than typical coupe seats. They're not only comfortable for long drives, but also hug you tightly during spirited cornering. The red stitching and premium materials reflect Alfa's commitment to both style and substance. The dashboard is driver-focused, tilted slightly toward the person behind the wheel, a subtle touch that shows this car was built for the experience. The brushed aluminum accents and high-quality plastics are a far cry from the bland interiors of many of its rivals. Every button and dial is placed with intention, offering both functionality and visual appeal. One of the standout features is the trio of classic Alfa-style gauges placed at the top of the center console, an homage to Alfa Romeo's racing heritage. They serve no critical function in modern driving, yet they remind you this isn't just a car, it's a statement. And then there's the panoramic glass roof. It fills the cabin with natural light, creating an airy, open feel that elevates the interior ambience. Day or night, it transforms your drive into an experience that feels far more premium than its price tag suggests. In the Brera, luxury isn't loud or exaggerated. It's subtle, tasteful, and unmistakably Italian. It's where performance meets elegance, and every drive feels like a first-class journey. Collectors value at first glance. The Alfa Romeo Brera may seem like just another stylish European coupe, but for collectors and enthusiasts, it's a rare gem. Unlike mass-produced sports cars, the Brera's limited production run and unique design philosophy have elevated it to cult status in the car community. Produced between 2005 and 2010, the Brera was never meant to flood the market. That exclusivity has become one of its greatest assets. Today, finding a well-maintained Brera, especially one with the coveted 3.2-liter V6 and Q4 all-wheel drive system, is like uncovering a hidden treasure. Prices for pristine examples are already climbing steadily as demand grows among collectors who appreciate its distinctive mix of style, performance, and heritage. What makes the Brera even more collectible is its status as a symbol of Alfa Romeo's bold design era. It represents a time when the brand was willing to take creative risks, resulting in a car that doesn't look or feel like anything else from its time. And that uniqueness translates directly into value. The Brera is designed by Giugiaro, an engineering partnership with Pininfarina, give it designer credibility, something most cars in its price range simply can't claim. This pedigree adds a layer of prestige that further increases its long-term appeal. As time passes, the Brera is aging gracefully, not just as a machine, but as a piece of automotive art. It's not just a car you drive, it's a car you own, protect, and show off with pride. For collectors, it offers something money can't always buy: individuality. And in a world of cookie-cutter cars, that's a luxury worth investing in. Hidden legacy: the Alfa Romeo Brera might not have shattered sales records, but its impact runs deeper than numbers. It's one of those rare cars that carved out a legacy quietly, away from the spotlight, earning respect over time, not just for what it was, but for what it represented. At launch, the Brera was often misunderstood. Critics compared it to more aggressive performance coupes, missing the point of its grand touring elegance. But true enthusiasts saw something else, a car that dared to be different. It wasn't trying to dominate tracks or boast the fastest 0-100 time. Instead, it offered something rarer: soul. The Brera became a symbol of Alfa Romeo's courage to create a car driven by passion, not market trends. Over the years, its reputation has grown steadily. It's now recognized as a modern classic, celebrated at car shows, featured in enthusiast blogs, and treasured by those who value design, craftsmanship, and character. Even pop culture paid attention. Brera made appearances in films and series, often playing the role of the stylish outsider, much like its real-world image. It became a visual shortcut for sophistication and taste. More than just a car, the Brera is a time capsule of Alfa Romeo's design-forward vision. It stands as proof that not every legend needs a racetrack resume. Some earn their status through timeless beauty and quiet influence. Its hidden legacy isn't written in lap times, but in the way it still turns heads, sparks conversations, and stirs emotions, decades after its final production run. And for those lucky enough to drive one, the Brera's legacy is felt every time the engine roars to life. Think the Brera deserves more spotlight, or is it best kept as a hidden gem? Let us know in the comments! Don't forget to subscribe for more underrated legends and automotive treasures. Don't miss our next video, Toyota GR Corolla. Why this hot hatch could be a future classic, coming soon!